Broker View. I'm Eugenie Evans and I'm the broker of record with Evans Real Estate. And I want to talk a little bit today about a question I get asked quite a bit, and that is whether to buy a home first and then sell, or sell first and then buy. I'm actually working with a client right now, a past client, and we're going through that same scenario right now. So the answer to that question, like so many things, it depends. It depends on quite a few things. It depends on how risk adverse you are. Whether if you want no risk at all, then you sell first, you wait until it closes. Let's say it's a 60-day close, you wait till those 60 days, and then you have cash in hand. Well, not cash, nobody really uses cash, but you have money in hand, and you know exactly what you can spend on your next property, and that it closed. But unfortunately, that is a situation that it's not possible, it's not feasible for everybody, particularly if you have children and you need certain schools, or when you're looking for that second home, you're oftentimes looking for very specific features, and you want to make sure that you can get that before you sell your own home. So what you have to really do is work very closely with your real estate agent and your mortgage advisor, and hopefully you're working with a mortgage broker who can give you some independent advice, but you're working closely with the two to devise a plan. And you always have to have a backup plan. It's so critical to have that backup plan. What if this doesn't happen, then I can do this. If that doesn't happen, then I'll do that. If I don't get this much for my home, that's okay because I've got a bit of a cushion. So you always need to have a backup plan, because even with the best advice and the best professionals, the real estate market is not always predictable. There are little nuances. So that's one thing that I would say from right off the top. Backup plan. Maybe if you sell your home first and you haven't bought anything, you maybe move in with parents. If that's not possible, you may have a cottage that you can, or parents' cottage that you can stay in while you're looking, or you can rent for short-term rental, maybe for 6 months. Whatever, you do need to have that plan. The way we used to be able to, I've been doing this a long time, and 30 years ago, you used to be able to sell your home conditional on purchasing, or the other way around, purchasing conditional on selling. And that's wonderful, but unfortunately, that's not something that works very well in Toronto right now, and I haven't really done those types of offers in a very long time. So it's not really a viable solution. The way that most sellers will do it is they will purchase, hopefully try for a longer closing, and then make sure that you have your home ready to go, ready to sell. No last minute painting or fixing or touching up, just ready to go. Maybe, getting the photos, a photographer in, maybe doing a little fluffing and staging, but just really having it ready to go so you can put it on the market. And then again, try to align those two closings if possible, or do some bridge financing. That's where you call in your mortgage broker to make sure, and they'll explain to you how that's done. And of course, the other option is to sell first and have a longer closing, because you can control the closing date to some degree. And then in that time period, 60, 90, maybe 120 days, you can purchase another property. But again, the key is always having a backup plan. If I don't purchase another property, do I have somewhere to stay? If I don't get X for my property, do I have enough of a cushion that I'll still be able to close? So you really need to work out those various scenarios, and that's why it's critical to work very closely with your real estate advisor, with your mortgage advisor. Work together as a team. Find a good team and then work with them, and I've found that that's the most successful strategy. If you have any questions about your particular circumstances, because everybody's circumstances are, there's subtle nuances slightly different. So give me a call or contact us, WhatsApp, texting, whatever works for you. And we can sit down and talk about it, or I can sit down with your mortgage advisor as well. As a team, we can do that. I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you very much for watching Broker Review, and we'll chat soon. Bye.